Hello everyone, my name is Nex, and today I'm going to show you how to build a one-white tileable shulker loader that is completely lossless. That means no shulker boxes will ever be lost. And the notable features about this shulker loader right here is that it has a clean front, which means that you can easily access the output of the shulker boxes and also refilling shulker boxes into the system. So yeah. Now to demonstrate this working, I have slightly pre-filled shulker boxes, so each of these shulker boxes is missing 16 items, and I'm sorting out arrows. So as you can see, the shulker box will be dispensed once the previous one has been fully filled and broken, and everything gets collected into the system right here. And the reason why we have to use a sticky piston and an open trapdoor instead of just a piston is because if you have a piston, it will just make it glitch everywhere, notably inside the hoppers, and the loss will be horrible. And this is a flaw that notably Silent Whisper's design has, and other design as well, that are one-white tileable, and this one doesn't, so that's pretty good. And yeah, just like I said, this is also one white tileable, which I have set up right here. And it is also very simple to add item filters on top. So as you can see in our setup right here, we have our input boxes right here. So this is the items that we are filtering out using item filters as well. And here are the chests where the actual shulker boxes that are full will be put into. So if we look at it from the side, as you can see, the system is fully tiled, and yeah, it works. Each slice works next to each other without interfering, although it does connect because it uses signal strength and stuff. So yeah, this is a pretty cool design. Now, as you can see, I also have an item filter set up right here. So this is the following design, and I will also be showing you how to build it. And this is also one white tileable, of course. And we can just place a shulker box of what we want to actually filter out here. And as you can see, it will only accept arrows, and those will be put all into those shulker boxes. And just like the shulker loader words describes, it will load everything into the boxes and everything will come out here. Alright, now these are the materials that you are going to need if you are going to want to build only the shulker loader, so those right here. And the bottom materials are if you want to attach an item filter to it. So just start with your actual output chest like this. So this is going to be the front of your thing. And just have two hoppers just like this. One solid block. Get your dispenser and put it just like that. Take your repeater just like this. Set it on 4 ticks. Get a temporary block. Observer. Break that block. Now get one temporary block right here so they can place your sticky piston on top. Take your trapdoor, can be any trapdoor of course, open it, and you can place your actual comparator on top. Now you're going to want to place one solid block right here, one temporary block, one hopper. Get your next block already and make the hopper face that way, break that block. Get one solid block just like this, temporary block. Glass block, break that. Solid block. Piston. Observer facing up. And then get your next solid block just like this. Repeater. And put some redstone dust like this. Now this, I believe, is almost... Actually, no, let's put the actual input. So this is where you will be putting your input shulker boxes. But yeah, that is the actual shulker loader itself complete. Now this is the actual shulker loader itself complete, but we're going to build the item filter on top. So just place 2 blocks like this. Hoppers facing into there. One solid block. Take your repeater, facing that way. Go up by 1, break that. Place a glass. Solid block. And actually, I probably forgot it in the materials list, but you're going to need 1 slab for this. So just like, actually no, the slab goes here. So yeah, take your repeater, place it like this. Then you can take your torch, just like this. And your redstone dust. And of course, because this is an item filter, you are going to want to take 4 filler items. They can be renamed or whatever. and then 41 of whatever item you're going to filter. We're just going to put whatever in there. As you can see, that already starts emptying it out. It will stop at 41, and do keep in mind that this can be any item, these 4 items, but I would put them as something that you don't have as, you know, as an actual item that you're going to filter, and of course have it be renamed. Alright, a few more things that I'm going to do, because you can actually do that, is place a chest on the bottom. That way we have more spaces for the shulker boxes to go to. And just make the front look cleaner, so just like this, and I guess you can also do that. And as you can see, the front will look very clean. You will have everything accessible, nothing will have to go to the side. Well, almost nothing, because when the system runs out of boxes, it will not automatically redispense once you actually put some new ones in. So what you're going to have to do is imagine that you have 3 more slices on that side, and then you could just have a button right here. And going at redstone line going like this, and that would power all these dispensers. If we just press a button, that would power that dispenser. Actually, let's get some shulker boxes. Let's fill them in there. And as you can see, that powers it. And of course, if you're only using a single slice, I would recommend closing that off, because it will definitely spill over to the other sides if you don't. And yeah, this is pretty much the entire thing. And one more thing to note is that this is not fully one wide tileable, so you actually have to add a solid block and whatever, a redstone dust, could be a button, whatever, just there to redirect the dust. Because if you have it just like this comparator when it reaches signal strength 1 will power that repeater through that block, and we can make that change by redirecting it just like that. That way it will only power the repeater when it is at signal strength 2. Now, because this has to be this way, because there will always be items going through, even when we are not yet full with the shulker box. So we have to actually make it go to signal strength 2, and only then we're supposed to lock that repeater to allow the items to flow into the next shulker box, and then basically not get reset. So just like I described before, I have a button right here that powers all the dispensers. And yeah, this is just to actually redispense shulker boxes if you run out of shulker boxes in your system. Now, as you may have noticed very strongly, my voice is very rusty, etc. because I still am sick actually, but I think this was a video that was worthwhile to bring out because it is extremely useful. And I believe that you guys will have a ton of use building this in your world. And with that being said, I hope you very much enjoyed watching this video, and make sure to subscribe to keep being notified by new uploads like this, because I frequently upload redstone tutorials and stuff like that, and also other interesting concepts, etc. And I also have a Patreon page and a Twitch channel, etc. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching. Please join the Discord server because it's a cool place. Yeah, you should definitely. Do you see that face? Yeah, it's telling you to join. But whatever. My name is Next, and bye bye.